All right, we got it going.
Good evening, good evening. It is November 30th, 2018, and this is our regular Friday night Forex and Chill. Tonight, I am very, very excited to bring on a gentleman. Some of you know, but all of you don't. I see a few new people on here tonight. We're all a group of traders that have been getting together and encouraging each other, learning together, teaching each other as we increase our skills, our mindset, and our account balances. I owe this guy a lot of gratitude. When I came across his group a few months ago, I was a good trader. I was a break-even trader. If you're break-even, that's really good because a lot of people are still blowing accounts. When I met him and saw what his group was doing, I started following him closely, and I was on his Zooms 3-4 times a week. And they say that if you want to do great things, follow in the footsteps of great people. So I started modeling myself after him and his strategy and his mindset and his attitude towards training. He's going to talk tonight about how he teaches. He's going to talk about his group that is free to everyone to join. And he's going to talk about how he became a successful trader. And he has taken his blown account into a phenomenal amount. So without further ado, Mr. Clint Millien, and yes, his last name is Millien. How prophetic is that? So Mr. Clint Millien, welcome and thank you for joining us tonight.
Woo!
All right, what's up, Clint?
Beast in the house.
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's up, bro?
Everybody can hear me?
Yes.
What's going on, people? Bless. Gigi, thank you for having me on. I'm super excited, and thank you for giving me a platform for me to speak. Because I know when it comes to somebody having a platform, we got to be very careful who we even let on our platforms, right? Because you did a whole lot of work and to gain the trust of people, so you can't just have anybody on. And I'm thankful and grateful that you trust your peoples in my hands. Beautiful. So could everybody at least give a round of applause for Gigi? Because I know she's been doing this every Friday and never miss a Friday.
Thank you, Gigi.
Beautiful. So a little about me, man. My name is Clint Millien, like Gigi said before, man. Normal kid like anybody else. Obviously, I had my struggles in life and stuff like that. But I came across Forex in December. I outdid everything you could possibly do wrong when it comes to Forex, right? One, I was a professional signal taker. Do I have any other professional signal takers in the house? I was the only one. God is watching.
I'm a retired signal taker.
God is watching. Don't lie. Right? I'm a professional signal taker when I first started, and then I made money, lost money, didn't know why I made the money, didn't know why I lost the money, right? One of the reasons why I stopped being a professional signal taker is there was one of my friends, I was taking his trades and stuff like that. He had a great day one day. He made over $15,000 in one trade. Obviously, I didn't make the same amount of money off that trade because I didn't put the same lot size as him. But he basically took the rest of the month off. Every night I was waking up 2, 3 in the morning because that's the time the sessions used to be on, scratching my head, like a little fiend out there. And oh my gosh, is there going to be any signals? I'm dying out there. If anybody here made about 15 grand in one day, when you take the rest of the month off as well?
Oh, that day's coming.
Right? Nobody else would take the day off? Oh,
that day.
Y'all trading for the wrong reasons, man. You have a powerful day like that, you take the rest of the month off, right? So then when that happened, he took the month off, which I respect, and then I wasn't making no money. I tried to jump in the market at random times, losing money. I say, you know what? I never want to be in that position again. So that's when I got a mentor, right? Then when I got a mentor and everything like that, he basically taught me everything that I basically know to this day, right? He got me right, got my mindset right and everything like that. And then once that happened, I went and I applied myself. So one story I always like to tell, because I got 2 accounts. there's only one account I talk about publicly because this is the account I like to use to inspire people, to show people like there's hope in Forex, and it's all about the long haul and everything like that, right? So it was a
Clint,
you can hear me?
are you showing your screen?
No, not yet. I'm just introducing myself, man. Right? So then I had a blown account. It was like $17, and I'm blessed to say that this account right now is over like $6,000. It's about to touch 7. It's the equity is 7. I just didn't close a few trades yet. So this is the account that I'm going to grow to basically 6 figures and show the world that you don't even need a lot of money to get started in Forex. But if you take the knowledge, get the right mindset, work on the skill set, eventually the money gonna come, and then you're gonna get all the freedom that you want. So on my other account, which I'm blessed, I was able to retire not only myself at the age of 29 years old, but also retire my mom.
Wow, that's amazing. When I hear that, I'm like, wow, goals.
Right. So not only me, like my mom today, man, you know, she's a very good accountant now. She tallied up all her bills and sent me a screenshot. I said, okay, baby, you know, I need you to pay this for me. Makes sense? So I'm just blessed that I got the skill set that like I don't have to let my mom go to work because she had hip replacement surgery and she used to be a home health aide. So imagine going back to that field of work. It's not going to happen, right? It's not going to be good. You can't be a patient taking care of other patients.
No.
So I'm blessed I have the skill set that I was able to free her and everything like that. All right. So y'all ready to get started on these charts?
Yes, sir.
All right. Anybody new here that never seen me in life before?
I see 2 or 3.
My name is Douglas. We talked yesterday. I never met you in real life. I'm the
My
HCO.
man. Oh, yeah. A lot of people didn't see me in real life. I mean, like, oh, look, what's up, man? I still got this information up because I'm going to tell on Robert. Remind me to come back to that screen, all right?
We got Earl in here meeting you for the first time, Miss Gina, Miss Amanda.
Good
Carrie.
Who is that?
Carrie.
Welcome to the group.
Thank you.
God damn. Oh my God, Gigi, how you turn all this alarms off?
I told you. I told you would never miss another one.
Alert.
Yeah, go to your alerts and turn them off. Delete them.
Well, it's not here. I'm pressing down. Oh my God. Manage alerts. There's no alerts here. Why is it going off?
It's probably because the market is closed. I remember you added them last night.
Oh, so oops. I guess I can't train today. Oh, Lord.
Alert log. No alerts triggered. Will it let you click there?
Oh, sorry, guys.
Maybe it's that.
Oh, go to delete all. Maybe it'll.
Do you really want to stop all alerts? Oh, no. Gigi set me up, man. But did it stop?
What's that message thing with the 2 next to it?
It stopped.
It stopped? Oh, I thought Gigi set me up. If the
Hey, last night on the call, he was like, it alerts one time. I'm like, hey, set it to alert every minute.
Mm-hmm. All right, great. So sorry, guys. Sorry about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the training that I give out, right? Basically like this. Then for Gigi exclusively, I'm going to let out like a few usual secrets that I don't normally let out. All right, guys?
Yeah, I'm going to drop the link to Clint's Telegram in there after he's finished for those of you who would like to join him, and it's free of charge.
Beautiful. So now, for my new people, you got to understand, I am a swing trader, right? So what that basically means, like, I'll hold trades for more than 5 minutes. Like a lot of people, they get in the blue for 5 minutes to get ready, close out. They get in the red for 5 minutes, get ready, close out, just for the trade to end up going in a direction, right? I hold trades for hours, days, weeks, months. The longest I ever held a trade for was for 45 days. Like scalping for me is a minimum of 100 pips. Is that cool for everybody? Everybody here knows about Forex, right? Y'all know what 100 pips is?
Oh, yes.
It's a lot.
Okay, beautiful. So that's scalping for me. right? What's scalping to some of you guys? 10 pips and dip or 20 pips? What's scalping?
Yeah, when I started, it was like 10, 20, 25 pips.
Oh, okay. Blessing to you. But scalping, if it's not like 100 pips, I really don't chase the moves. Make sense? That's like my what I aim for, minimum of 100 pips. Okay. So now the 3 most important time frames is the monthly, the weekly, the daily. Got to think about the forex market like a book, right? And if you go on the minute chart, this is literally one word in a book. Can you tell a picture? I mean, can you tell a story by reading one word in a book? Pretty much not, right? Maybe unless you read the Bible, you could say God, and maybe that's, maybe that can tell you the whole story. Make sense? So, reason why we like to start on monthly, because it tells you the whole picture. You see that? There's no structure before this, and there's no structure yet that happened after this. This is the future, this is the past. This is the whole story when it comes to GBP USD. Everybody follows? Yeah, blessing. Good. So now, our job as investors in the market is to simply box in price and react to it. All right? Our job as investors in the market is to box in price and react to it. Does that make sense to everyone? Yes, no, maybe.
Yes.
Guys,
Yes, for sure. Yes.
I'm an interactive person. Talk to me, man. Right? So now there's 3 ways that the market moves, right? First you get your impulse, then you get your correction, then you get your continuation. I'm gonna repeat that again. First you get your impulse, then you get your correction, then you get your continuation. Okay? Now, when I first got started in Forex, I would see this impulse. Clint would jump in for a buy here. You know why? Because I had the FOMO syndrome. Does anybody here knows what that means?
Fear of missing out.
Beautiful. It's fear of missing out. Make sense? So I would see this market, like, oh my gosh, the market's moving without me. I'm originally from New York, lived in Brooklyn. Rent is not cheap. Of course, right? So I'll see this impulse. I'll come in, put a standard when I had no business putting a standard on my account, and then just for the market to pull back on me. And I had no stop loss. Have this happened to anybody before?
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember, God is watching, guys. Tell the truth. Right? So now I will go from being up a few dollars to basically a sea full of red. Make sense?
Yeah.
What I would do, I would close that buy.
Yes.
Close that buy, put 2 standards on this sell right here. I'm like, oh, well, the market is definitely selling. It's definitely a downtrend. Let me come in and jump in, sell here. And then when I would do that, just for a few minutes later, the market to do this to me. Have this happened to anybody?
Yes.
Yes.
So now, we gotta understand something called market structure, right? And price action. That's very important when it comes to trading, when it comes to being an investor in the market, right? So when we're in the key area, we see this impulse here. That basically let us know the direction that the market is going to go, right? To confirm the direction, we would need to see this pullback, this correction, this flag. Make sense? Now, once this happened, this basically confirms this move, and then we can simply get in for our buy here. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay? I don't usually do this, but for the love I got for Gigi, let me show you guys something, okay? So, does anybody know what a downtrend is?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have no super newbie on, right? This is clearly a what?
Downtrend.
Downtrend, right? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so first, we got an impulse in the key area. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
After that, we got a what? A correction.
Correction.
So if you would have jumped in here, what was some of you guys doing October 16th? October 16th? Yeah, October 16th at 9 in the morning.
Mm.
Missed
Wait,
this trade.
wait a minute, this is Forex and Chill, so I gotta watch
I
how I
was losing
ask
money.
that question. I gotta watch how I ask that question. What was you guys doing? Keep it PG. At 9 in the morning, October 16th, huh? If
Wish
you
I had caught this trade.
if you would have saw this move and you would have held, you would have caught 533 pips.
Wow.
Okay, so now let's say it's okay. We miss moves. We got another impulse. Yes. Then what the market do? Y'all not following? Let me see it better.
Correct.
Yeah.
Hold on. Maybe y'all not following. Hold on. I want y'all to see this. Who is that? Just please mute yourself. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so now y'all get to see it on this. So we got this impulse, right? What did the market do? Gave you a slight correction, respected your trend line, and then what? Continue down. Then you got a new impulse. Then
Uh-oh. Did he lose connection?
Clint, you went away.
Yeah, I can't hear him.
That's ironic because I lost connection on his last night.
Yeah.
correct itself to the trend line, and then what?
Correction.
Correct. Boom. Again, what did it do?
Correction.
Sorry, guys. When I teach this, I like to get annoying so it could be drilled into your head so you can't say Clint is lying, right? Corrected itself again. Then what?
Continuation.
Continuation.
Drop. So you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 opportunities to get into this trade. What was you doing this week? Nobody sold GU this whole week? Nobody? Nothing sold?
No, that was one of the that was when I first got into your teaching, and that's what sold me on you. Just being able to catch that and following your teaching. Impulse, correction, continuation. Impulse, correction, impulse, correction. So that's what sold me on you.
Right? So look, if you would have caught at your opportunity number 2, 400 pips. You would have caught opportunity number 3, damn near 400 pips again. Opportunity number 4, 300 pips, right? Over here, you would have caught it again, 2. So look at all of this that you're seeing. See that? You had in your last opportunity, you still would have got 160 pips. And then the market finally broke this trend line and then did this. So y'all follow me?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, beautiful.
Yeah.
Then if you come here again, what did you get? You got a big old what? Drop. Then the market did what?
Corrected.
Back up. There's a retest of that.
Then the market did what?
Continuation.
Then the market did what again? Big old correction. And then the market did what?
Continuation.
Continuation. So do y'all see this in your head now?
Yep.
Y'all gonna go to sleep seeing impulse correction and continuation? Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah? Okay, beautiful. So now let's go to the monthly, right? So now, who is paying attention? What's the 3 most important time frames?
Hour, monthly, weekly.
Say it again.
I mean, the daily,
Monthly, weekly, daily.
weekly, daily.
Beautiful, beautiful. What's the 3 ways you can move?
Impulse, correction, continuation.
What does the impulse what does the impulse show you?
The direction of the market
What does the correction do for you?
confirms it
When do we enter?
on the continuation.
Everybody follow that? Gigi, stop cheating. Everybody follow?
Sir.
Yes? Okay, beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, now,
Yeah.
let's go. What is our job as investors in the market?
Box in price and react to it.
Say that again. Say that again.
Box in price and react to it.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so now when I say box in price, I've seen some people do this before. Everybody know what support and resistance is?
Hey, Clint, would
Yes.
you mind addressing a question from the chat? I'll read it to you.
Yeah, no problem. You can read because you know how I do.
Yep. Andrew said, do you recommend exiting and entering after each impulse and correction? Continuation.
Okay, let me cover this and then I could tell you a little tip on that, right? So
Thank you.
everybody see all these support and resistance right here? You get a lot of people that want to box in price, but they damn near put the market in jail. See this?
That looks like my neighbor when she peeps through her blinds.
This is not cool. All right? This is a lot of mess that's going on in your chart. I like to have a nice, clean chart. Does that make sense? Boom. Let's clean this up. Boom. And one thing, I don't care what happened before Jesus died. Like this data over here doesn't tell me nothing, especially at this present moment where the market is at. Does that make sense? We truly care about what's going on up in this area right here. Make sense?
Yes.
So now let's go through our steps. I like to use the horizontal ray when I'm boxing in price on the monthly. Then you got to remember, right? When it comes to each time frame, think about a book. Each chapter is going to tell you a different story. So on the monthly, we could clearly see that this been on a what?
Downtrend.
Downtrend, right? Or we could go to the 4 hour, 1 hour, see there's a potential move to the upside for 300-400 pips. Every time frame is going to have a different pattern and a different story to tell. But the higher the time frame, the truer the move. Y'all following?
Yes.
The higher the time frame, the truer the move. All right? Boom. As you can see, we got price. Oh, let me take this lock off. Boom. We got price nice and boxed in right here. Now see that? This is enough data for when we do top-down analysis, start on the highest time frame, work our way down to the smallest. We find the move we want and then we execute it. All right? So we do top-down analysis. Boom. Start the monthly, we got enough information here. Let's go to the weekly. Now when we get to the weekly, we can adjust this a little. Boom. Get this going. Boom. Okay, now, can we get closer to price? Because from this line to this line, we're about 2,000 pips away. And from this line to where price is at, we are 600 pips away. So our job is to do what as investors?
Box and price.
Box and price, right? So let's box it in. Boom. Beautiful. So now, I know a lot of people will come here and do this, draw this downtrend. This is not bad, right? 2 touches is a proper trend line. 3 touches confirms a trend. 2 touches is a proper trend line. 3 touches confirms a trend. All right? Boom. But me, like I said, I like to see where price is more relevant at. If you come here to this structure here, we could clearly see price haven't been above here since July 16th of this year. So do you really need to see what's going on all the way up here? Not at all, right?
No.
Yeah, what was I doing April 16th? Why was I not selling GU? Remove, boom. Now let's go to daily. Now we can get real close to price right here. Come here. Draw a nice little horizontal ray. I could clearly see price has been rejected in this area. Yes? Yeah, everybody sees that?
Oh, yeah.
And this is what you call, let me tell you something. I don't know if you ever heard this before, but I'm very transparent. These lines that we draw, they don't mean nothing, right? They don't even exist. Because when we first come to a market, let me delete all of this. The market is what? Look at this. It's nice, clean, right? You don't see no trend line here, no nothing. So when this dropped from up here to down here, what was I doing July 2nd, 2007? if you come here, this drop here didn't happen because I have a resistance line up here. Does that make sense? When the market came up here, respected it, and it came back, created a double top here, and it dropped, it's not because I had a resistance line here. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Let's get here. Go to weekly. Go back to the daily. We got clear lot of rejections here. Only thing these lines is letting us know how to react to price when price finally meets it. All right? Go 4 hour. Boom. And then we could get just a little more close to the price. Right here. Boom. And then from there, is this a downtrend right here? Yes? No? Maybe? It's not?
I see
Yes.
3 touches.
Yes.
This is a nice downtrend. Let's go down to the 1 hour. And then now we could probably make our move. Did anybody sell this last night? I told y'all there's going to drop down here, right? Anybody sold this last night?
Yep.
Nobody? Just one person sold this last night?
I sold 2 GBP pairs.
Beautiful. At least somebody listens and makes money when I talk. Right? So look, now we are at a very critical point in the market. Right? Every time the market touched this line right here, what did the market do? What did it do? It rose up, right? The market touched this line again. What did it do?
Shot back up.
Shot back up, right? So what can we expect for the market to do when it touches this line again?
Reject.
Say it again.
Reverse to the upside.
Reverse to the upside, right? So it's a strong possibility that the market from here can shoot up here, right? Boom. But got to keep this in mind as well. We have this line to tell us what story this line is telling us here.
It is in a downtrend.
It's a downtrend.
Right? Every time the market came to this line, what happened?
It rejected.
It rejects it.
Bounce.
Bounce, right? You see that? So now, in order for us to buy this for long term, what do we need?
Impulse.
You need the impulse to break this trend line. What comes after that?
Retest the correction.
And then what can we get?
A continuation.
A continuation, right? But let me show you guys this, right? The higher the time frame, what?
The bigger the picture.
True.
Stronger.
The truer the move, right? Let me draw something out for you guys. What is this right here?
A very big impulsive move to the downside.
Yes?
Yes.
Last time the market did a big impulsive move, what happened? It corrected big and then did what? Dropped big again. Yes? So,
Yes.
Yeah.
anybody know what a fib is? Yes? No? Maybe? I know Gigi, that's her favorite tool.
I heard about.
The market dropped down and then corrected to what fib level?
Golden ratio.
Y'all see that? So look, it came to your trend line. If you look left, this was a key area because last time it hit this area before, it dropped. How many pips?
200.
200 pips, right? It was a lot of struggle in this area here. So wasn't this a lot of confluence for you guys to sell this right here? It came here, boom, struggle, drop, came back, retested it, not breaking above the side, drop, came, wicked, you got a small impulse, got a correction, and then you got another big drop. Yes?
Yes.
Beautiful. Now, let me delete this. Remove. 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 Okay, boom. So, let me draw something out for you guys. Wasn't there a lot of rejection in this area here?
Yep.
Right? Boom. Let me take my fib that I drew for you guys. To here. Boom. So if we buy, is it possible that we can only buy to the 618 and the 50?
Yep.
This is a big impulse. This is a big flag that's created, and then it drops again. Do y'all see the picture or no?
Yep.
Yes.
I believe in the Fibonacci.
Sir.
So it's a strong possibility that even though we get this signal here, right? Me personally, I'll probably watch this one in 15 minutes and wait for it to break this. I'm a little aggressive. Wait for it to break this trend line over here. I'll wait for that. Let's go 1 hour. Boom. And then even if we get that move there, stay patient from here to here. That's a nice little, how many pips?
100 pips.
100 move there. And then over here, nice little 137 pip move. Make sense? For this to be a big, big buy, it will have to break at least this structure. But the beautiful thing about this correction that we're buying, it's actually a big move to the upside. So let's say if it comes even back here, we got 200 pips at this rate. So if you're buying this, basically take profit at each of your key fib levels. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And you see how this line right here lines up perfectly with the 50? Every time it touched this line right here, what did we get?
I push down.
Down, down, right? Down, down, correct? So boom. So that's basically the move. You could buy this, but when it gets to key fib levels, look to drop it back down. And then definitely see what it does if it ever reaches this line right here. This line is key because if we go to the daily, every time the market touched this bottom line, what did the market do? Push up, push up, push up. Anybody follow?
Yep.
Yeah. Nice.
Got it.
Beautiful, beautiful. So Gigi, do I give in charts over here as well, or?
Sure. Looks good to me.
Great. Let me clean this up. Your peoples know about Fib, right? So I can leave the
Yeah.
Fib on it? Okay.
Oh, they know I love Fibonacci.
This is beautiful right there. This is nice and clean for you guys? Y'all want to understand?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Copy. Boom. Let me plug. Paste. Okay, so who was it? Andrew?
Yes, it was Andrew. And he said he's from New
Yes, sir.
York.
Yeah.
Oh, you from New York, man? New York, New York. All right. So, Drew, right? There's two ways you can attack this when it comes to that, right? You can simply, every time you get your impulse, you get your correction, you can stack in order. Okay? So if you had a standard here, you would come in at a smaller lot here. So if you had a standard here, you don't put a standard here as well. If you put a standard here, you probably put like 950, right? You following me?
Yes, sir.
You get your big drop again, it corrects to your trend line, you stack in another order. If you put $9 here, what are you putting here?
8.
Say it again.
8.
About 8, right? So when you first stack your order here, matter of fact, I think this would be a good training because a lot of people ask this question. Gigi, do you mind this being the extra training?
Go ahead. Do your thing.
So every time you look, you get your impulse, your correction. This is your first entry. Yes? Then you get your other drop, you get your correction. You simply move your stop loss at break even, right? And then you see what's going on here. So now, after this drop happens, you stack in the order here, boom. After this drop happens, you simply would move this in front of this one right here. You have basically 2 of your trades at break even from your second stack order. You following me? Now, you would secure profits along the way as well. Got to remember, guys, we are investors in the market. We don't control the markets. So whenever the market blesses with money, we have to take some of our money out. Imagine holding a trade for 4 days. You was up 400 pips, and then you just had to trade at break even. You fell in love with the money, you didn't secure no profits just for the market to reverse and hit your break even. How salty would you be? Right?
Right.
So now when you get your new impulse, where am I at? I'm right here, right? Okay, beautiful. So now when you get your new impulse, you basically stack it at a lower lot. You're feeding yourself off of these two now, and you let it drop. So now if the market were to reverse, stop this trade out and stop your break even at your previous two, guess what? You'll be okay because you made money in the market already. Does that make sense? And because you have a smaller lot here, it doesn't affect the work that you put in coming down here. Do you follow?
Okay.
Right? And then you basically do that all the way around. So the second thing you can do, right? This is a clear downtrend. Boom. We got our impulse, we got our correction. Boom. The market drops. Once it start pulling back, you close your whole order. Every time you close an order, what happens to your equity? What happens to your account?
Goes up.
Huh?
Your equity goes up.
Goes up,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So now, if you have more equity, what does that allow you to do?
It allows you to drop more of a lot.
You follow me, right? So then you get in, drop a higher lot, obviously using proper risk management, right? And then you get another drop again. Once it start pulling back, you close this order, and then your equity went up. And then what do you do here?
Drop a larger one.
right? Same thing again. It drops. Boom. What do you do after it drops?
Close.
And then let it pull back, get in an entry, and then what?
Large a lot.
Large a lot. Let it drop. Boom. And then you repeat that process. If you do it like that, yeah, that's how you flip an account like fast. To me, right? I know there's a lot of scalpers out there, stuff like that. That's like scalping for me. So whichever one you're better at, whichever one you feel good at, obviously demo both to see which one you feel more comfortable at. Is it either stacking at every new entry and feeding yourself with a way, or let the market go in your direction once it start pulling back, close your whole trade, wait for the pullback to happen, enter again at a higher lot size.
Okay.
Follow me?
Yes.
Beautiful. So that's one thing you so did I give y'all this chart? I'm gonna mark up one more chart. I'll mark up UCAD because I really like you.
My God.
I love Euro AUD.
Oh, you like Euro? Who that, Walt?
Yeah.
What's up, man? Isn't it your bedtime?
Nope.
He's got 25 charts to mark up.
Right.
So, guys, what's the 3 most important time frames that we on?
Monthly,
weekly, and daily.
Daily.
All right, what is our job as investors?
To
Follow the trend.
box price.
And react to it.
Box price and react to it. Yes?
Yeah.
What's the 3 ways that the market move?
Impulse, correction,
correction.
Say that again?
Impulse,
correction, and continuation.
Okay, what does the impulse show you?
Direction of the market.
And what does the correction show you?
confirmation.
And what is our job? To enter.
Yes, at continuation.
At the continuation, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Okay, boom. What type of analysis that we do?
Technical.
Top to bottom.
Say that again?
Top to bottom.
Top to bottom analysis, right?
Yeah.
What's important in the market? Is our trend lines important, or
knowing the trend is important.
knowing the trend is important? Okay, that's good. But what does that mean?
The trend is your friend. You don't go against it.
I know, but what does like all that mean at the end of the day?
What direction the market is going?
Okay, beautiful. Remember, market structure, right?
Yeah, price action and market structure.
Market structure and price action. Y'all good? Y'all follow? Everybody wrote y'all notes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So we can clearly see that there's been a what?
Reversal.
There's been what? What's this? Touches confirms the trend line. Huh? How many touches confirms the trend line? 2 touches. How many touches confirms the trend?
3.
Beautiful.
Okay.
2 for trend line, 3 for the trend.
Who just yelled at me just now? Okay. So look what we got on the monthly. We got this nice little base down here, right? And then we got what? Nice little uptrend. Is this a proper trend line?
Yeah.
Yes? Remember, guys,
it's more than 3 touches.
You do not have to force the
2 touches.
a lot of you guys, because the market is not touching current, you would do something like this to make it touch.
Right.
This is invalid.
Thank you. Okay.
All right?
That's what I've been doing.
You do not have to. It's okay that it's not touching here. As long as you got your what?
3 touches. 2 touches.
Your 2 touches. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
All right. Boom. Let's go to our weekly. Now, what do you see here, guys? What is that?
Impulse, correction. Impulse.
What is this?
Correction.
Correction, right? How much money was this move right here?
A whole lot.
Oh, 1,700.
1,700.
About my mama house.
Right? So, what did we get here?
Our continuation.
Right?
Continuation.
What is this?
Another correction.
So, what do you think I'm expecting?
Continuation.
Drop it like it's hot.
And then if we get this move right here, this is how many pips?
Oh, yeah.
I'm finna go live.
Is this okay for everybody?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Jackie. Jackie, come say hi to everybody.
Oh, I've never got to meet your wife. Tell her to say hello.
Hello, how are you?
Don't act shy now.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Miss Millien.
Jackie, you're being recorded. Say hi.
Thank you for allowing us to cut into your weekend time.
No problem, anytime.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate what we are learning.
He's amazing, isn't he?
He is.
Definitely.
Hey, baby,
We're
don't
just
kiss
blessed to
Don't
have
kiss me on
him.
camera. Gigi's recording this, man. It's not 11 o'clock yet. So, sorry guys. People from my group, they know that what that joke means, right? So back to regular training, right? Got you. So we expecting a what?
A continuation.
Continuation, right? Okay, boom. Now remember, this is the weekly. For that 800 pip move to happen, it's not going to happen. I say 800, 1,800 pip. It's not going to happen in 2 days. As you can see, this took how many days right here?
That was from the 25th of September.
154.
154 days.
Yeah. Oh, look.
Half
There
a
you go.
year.
You're like, I ain't got that type of time on my time, right?
Jeez.
Imagine being in blue for a whole year.
Wow.
One pair.
I'll tell you.
Only thing you're doing is just stacking your order.
Stacking your order. Stacking.
You ain't got to worry about no other pair again. Let me tell you a big mistake I did, all right? Let me go to GBP NZD. Tell you guys a big mistake out there. Let me get rid of that mess. I will never forget the date, October 11th. Okay? Y'all see this? October 11th?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me see. Let me scroll up. October 11th, right? Oh, that. Oops. Y'all can see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, don't be reading nothing crazy now. Let me tell you the biggest. Okay, where's the tab? Got it? Okay. September 9th. Is October 11th yet? Nope, September 21st. October 5th. Almost there. October 5th. No, October 8th. Oh, what just happened? Sorry, guys. I wanna let y'all know that I let $1 million trade slip through my fingers.
Oh my Lord.
Oh no.
Oh God, that gotta hurt.
I just saw October 21, October 17, 16.
Yeah, almost there, almost there.
Right there.
October 11th.
There
Beautiful.
we go.
Beautiful. This was going to be the greatest day in my Forex life. All right. Let me scroll up. Why is it not letting me scroll up? Is this it? Zero odd. There you go. Look. Okay, can somebody write down this entry for me? Y'all wrote it out?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. I saw my picture, right?
Yes.
Okay. Guys, it's very important when you're taking trades that you, especially when you're new, you take pictures of your trades before and after, okay?
Okay.
Now, what was my entry?
It is 2.04,185.
2.04 what?
185.
185. That was my entry, right? Y'all ready for it?
Yes.
Dang. How many pips was that?
Y'all see my entry?
I sold that last night and caught some pips.
Y'all see my entry?
Yes.
Yeah.
How many pips I missed out on?
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
You need to delete that friend.
I was listening to a friend of mine.
Wow, that's
'Cause
awesome. Oh my gosh.
No, it's not. What? I hate this.
Nah, she talking about the amount of pips, not you missing it, man.
Oh.
That's one of those 1 billion friends you was talking about.
Right.
You think so? It was one of them?
Nah, man.
I was listening to a friend, guys, right? And then I sent up a screenshot of how much money I had, like, floating. Like, yo, come on, man. You up a few grand. You got to close your order, right? Now, instead of me listening to myself and, listening to even my trading partners, because I got 2 trading partners. I'm pretty sure you heard of them 2 guys. And I just listened to my friend. They say, you know what? You floating some nice profits right now on your big account. Close this up and be happy. And look at my mama car, my mama new house. My mama want a house with a balcony on it. It's gone. You see that? Guys, sometimes you'll have a trade that you don't even realize is your $1 million trade. But you're so caught up at looking at the money, right? That you close it and let it slip through your fingers. Look, this was y'all saw the picture, right? So it's not like I made it up. Yes?
Yep.
Y'all saw the picture, right? And did it match up with the date that I said?
The internet keeps everything.
Right? The reason why I know the date and the time so well, because this was my $1 million trade I let slip through my fingers. Did we even get a pullback on this?
50 lots.
That thing fell hard. He had Lambo lots on that.
Yes. My $1 million trade, man. Gone. Right? All right. It's not time to feel bad for Clint. Gigi, hold this trade into this target right here. This should be your target. All right, G?
All righty.
So, Gigi, don't forget that this is your target. Don't do like me. All right? Your target is right here. Okay, what was the pay I was analyzing for you guys?
UCAD.
UCAD, right? So, y'all saw the mistake I made on GM, right? Yes?
Yeah.
So, is this worth it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Is this drop worth it? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, is this drop worth it right here? When it
Yeah.
happens?
Wow.
Okay, beautiful. Look, let's box in price right here. Y'all see that?
Yes.
Is this an uptrend?
Yes.
That's a correction.
Oh, yes, it is.
Somebody had a light bulb. Who is that? You know, it's crazy. This is Gigi class. I was about to say, I'm about to end this right now. I was about to give a speech and everything, but I forgot this Gigi class. Right? Makes sense? Now, look, we box in price. Nice, right? Yes?
Yeah.
Now, on the daily, let's go to daily, and let's see where we could get a nice, look where price came up here. I haven't been up here. I'll never forget this area. Earlier this year, I made some money over here. about like 250 pips. Grant, were you around when the world was trying to sell UCAT and kept stomping them out?
Oh, that was September.
September, it wasn't, I remember these two spikes right here spiked everybody out. I remember.
Was it June? Really?
Yeah. And then if you go back, you want to know what caused that? This guy right here.
Yeah, I remember everyone was getting stopped out. I remember the first time I got stopped out. The second time I forgot to put a stop loss. It went up and it came back down.
So look, this area right here, that's why everybody was trying to sell it. But it just kept wicking. And then I finally got in and I got like, what, 250, I believe? I don't know. That was like my first 250 pip trade that I felt very good about. All right, so boom. Let's get this. This is clearly a what, guys? See this?
Channel.
Clearly a what? Uptrend, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, an uptrend.
So now, what's our job? What?
Box and price.
React to it, right? Why do we have this line here? Why do we have this line here?
To show where it hit before.
Looking left, that's past resistance.
And why do we have this line here?
So we'll know when that trend breaks to the downside.
Why do we have this line here?
That's our
Past support.
Support.
Y'all get it now? We just have these lines that tell us a story. All right. Like for example, right? We sold this publicly a few times, like 3 or 4 times publicly. We caught some good moves off it, but it kept bouncing off of what? This trend line, correct? Boom. But every time it came up, oh my, sorry guys, these numbers are stopping me from being great. Boom. As you can see, every time it came up to this, what happened?
Come back down.
Went back down.
What happened?
Come back down.
What happened?
Back down.
What happened?
Come back down.
Perfect. So it came back up here again. What did it do? Nipped it. And it went to where? Where did it go?
The previous resistance.
Where did it go? Let me tell y'all something, guys. Anywhere you made money at before in the market, look to make money at that spot. Always remember your money spots that you made money in before. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Any place if GM ever goes back to that number again, guess what Clinton's doing? Right? Always remember the place. There's some markups that I remember my money spots that I made money at before. And look to make money there again. All right? So market, I remember this area here. Market strictly just did what? They went up there, wicked it, and then I sold this. See that? Got a nice little sell on this. Boom. Let's go to 1 hour. The market, boom. And what did it do? Corrected to where?
To the support, the resistance.
To the same line, right? And how's the market reacting to it?
Going down.
Back down.
Going down. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. I'm glad y'all see this, right? So this is a what?
Impulse.
And this is a what?
Correction.
Right? If we take our nice little fib, what level did it come at? Deep retracement, 786.
And then the previous resistance.
Drop, right? For people that use indicators, our RSI is what?
Oh, over a bar.
Make sense? You had a lot of reasons to take this trade, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
When I sold it up here, what was my RSI at?
Over
bar.
Where was I in the market?
Your previous resistance.
Over the support, the resistance.
And what did it do at the top of this trend line here?
Reject it.
Every time it came to this trend line before, what did it do?
Reject.
Rejected, right? So did I take a high probability trade?
No.
No? Oh, Lord, please. Why would you wish that on my mama? It's a high probability trade, man.
You did take that.
Make sense? Look, guys, so now the market might, because you know with these gaps, it might come up here again to touch this line right here and then drop. If you didn't get in at the top like me, do not chase this market because every time it touched the bottom of here, what happened to it?
Goes back.
Right? So what would you need? You would need to see a break and then what?
Correction.
Correction. And then you get what?
The continuation.
Continuation.
Yeah, that's our two what's the word I'm looking for? Somebody help me out. What's the word I'm looking for?
That's our confirmation.
No, our two
biases.
I guess I forgot the word. Sorry, guys.
Biases.
Yeah, our two possible moves, I guess. Right? I try to be smart like Gigi, use a college word, but it couldn't come out. So even if you wait for the break and the correction, how many pips is waiting for you?
507.
Right? Now, if you wait for it to come back up here, if it comes back up here, right? Take it with confidence. How many pips is waiting for you?
600 about.
But Clint told y'all, let me send y'all this part because this is nice and clean. Y'all understand this, right? Even with this little thing in the middle?
Yeah.
If you've been following me for a couple of weeks now, you'll know that I've only been I've been covering UCAD over and over and over again, right?
Yeah.
It's for a reason. Right? So what I was gonna say, boop, boop, yeah, boop. So now, but Clint said those 1,800 pip move.
You go to your higher.
Say it again.
You go to your higher time frame.
Always know the bigger move on the higher time frame. So it has to, obviously it has to break this structure here. So let's say if it makes it to this trend line, how many more pips is added to your move? An extra what?
125.
125. Let's go to a weekly. If it breaks this trend line here, how many pips is added at this structure from the break to here?
688.
Extra 600. And then if it goes to this trend line, how many pips is added?
1167.
Right? So remember, you're going to be catching this move from the top. Then I show y'all my trade of GN. Do not let this move slip away from you. My mentor always says this, don't miss out on this $1 million trade. This is the $1 million trade that you have here.
That's a nice ascending channel. Looks like it's making up there on a high time frame.
Even on the high, this is all indications. Even if it were to come up here, all indications that this is
more pips.
Make sense? Okay, boom. So now I'm gonna leave y'all with a tip, and then we're gonna get into mindset, and then. So now, do y'all see this channel right here?
Yes.
This is called ascending channel. When price is scaling up like this, it signs for a full-blown reverse. All right. Let me try to find it here. So that's an ascending. I want to show y'all some good examples. I know which one had a decent GDP USD. Okay. For 1 hour. Oh. So now, do y'all see this here? Zoom out. Oh yeah, GU has a lot of them, so I could definitely show you. I'm gonna use GU as an example, right? Okay, look. This is what? What type of channel is this? I told you.
Ascending.
What happened to the market?
It fell. Came back down.
It dropped. Yes?
Yes.
Remember I told y'all, let it drop if you didn't catch it at the top? And then, what did the market do?
Correct.
Correct.
And then the market followed by what?
Dropping again.
Drop again, right? So let's say you caught this at the top of the channel. Don't this look familiar like UCAD?
Yeah, it definitely does.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you held it for the longest. How many pips you caught just now?
300.
368.
Right? And let's say you missed it, right? You were patient. You waited for what? The break. Then you waited for the correction. How many pips did you still get?
280.
287.
Is that okay? Would that change your family life?
Yeah.
What type of channel this is?
Ascending.
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 What did we get?
A drop.
Drop.
Right? What did the market do after the drop?
Correct.
Right there.
If you would have caught that, what happened here?
We
528.
Didn't I tell y'all 500 pips on UCAD?
Yeah.
And look how many times I went over this. You was able to stack your order on this drop. Imagine stacking your order on UCAD for a half a year.
All blue for 2 weeks. Oh, yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what is this? Now.
Descending channel.
What did the market do?
Reverse. Went back the other direction.
If you caught it from the bottom, how many pips was waiting for you?
488.
Good googly moogly.
Mm-hmm.
What is this pattern right here?
An ascending channel.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What did we get?
A drop.
Drop. Corrected. And drop down some more.
Y'all see that?
Yeah.
Guys, please get a load of these channels here.
Patterns.
Yes, it is.
Very important, right? I don't even share this on my personal. I'm just showing Gigi a lot of love because I love and respect her. All right? Go AUD, USD. Clean this up. Okay. Oh. This is the daily, right?
Yeah.
Channel.
What we get?
A descending channel. And it's correcting now.
Surely is correct then.
What did we get?
A descending channel.
Right? You would have caught it at the bottom when it created this double bottom right here. What you would have had? How many pips?
281.
Did anybody notice this on a daily? Let's say you was patient. This is an impulse. This is our correction.
That was a nice impulse too out of that channel.
It definitely was.
What did we get still?
175.
I've been sleeping on AUDUSD.
I think y'all still sleep. What is this?
A descending channel.
Look at that beautiful break.
I'm just showing y'all this a lot of times so y'all don't say, hey, man, Clint lying. What are you talking about?
You can't make this up.
Let's say you got this at the bottom. How many pips you got?
400.
179.
Say it again.
479.
That's a brick.
Y'all see that?
Yeah.
So does
This
this
boy cut the road. What's good, Clint?
Yo, what's good? Cut. How you living, man?
What's up, man?
Hey, you know how we do here in the kingdom?
Y'all see that?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Now, let's go to UCAD. Did y'all show y'all enough examples?
Yeah.
No, show us some more.
So, with this here, is it okay? Is Clint crazy to think that this can drop 500 pips?
No.
Oh, no.
He isn't.
Clint not crazy.
Clint ain't crazy at all.
I like you kind of crazy.
Come on now, Jackie home.
I'm talking about 500 pip crazy.
I know that's right.
How long do you think that will take, Cliff? How long do you think that will take Clint to drop to that level? Like if wanted to.
If I knew that answer, I'd be a multi-billionaire.
So you just keep trailing it, right?
Yeah, that's it, man. All right. So let's say we catch this breakout. This is approximately 34 days.
Oh, that's not bad.
Approximately. So let's say you put a standard on this. If your account can handle it, and you hold your standard the whole time, that's a nice little $5,000 in 1 month. I don't think you need to work. You're making $5,000 a month, right?
Right. Right.
That's 1,000 short what I'm making a month. Yeah, I can do that.
So you can't retire yet, Clint. You can't retire yet then.
You don't have to, listen, guys, you don't have to worry about gas money. You don't have to worry about lunch money. You don't have to worry about work clothes. And then by the time you don't have to pay as much taxes because this is capital gains, that 5,000 compares to about 9,000 working. Woo!
Makes sense? A good target to have when you're trading these channels is your primary target is to get to the bottom of the channel. All right? So let's say NZD, USD. The primary target to have is the top of this channel. Okay?
All right.
That's like primary targets to have. The bottom of the channel when it's ascending and when it's descending, it's the top. That's like good targets to have if you're talking about holding it for long term. All right? All right, so I got this. I don't usually talk about this. Even when my guys come up like, right? I got this
really
right.
appreciate that.
Right?
Yeah.
So remember, one homework I give to my students is they gotta find 500 of these in their charts. So I challenge all you guys to find 500 of these. So if you're marking up 25 charts, it's 10 descending, 10 ascending on each of your charts, and that will equal 500 of these patterns. Some of my students, they dream about it now.
Yeah.
All right, so my young bulls, y'all, I hope y'all get ready. Lesson 3.
All right.
All right? That's like, so I challenge everybody here to find it. And once you start seeing these patterns, and then once you become a veteran, you can really start trading within these patterns too. Make sense? USD. Yes. Let's say you was in UCAD and you're a vet, you could have caught this up and down. Every time it came here, buy it to this. Every time it came there, sell it to this. You get the point?
Yes.
But that's only for veterans though. All right? Did I send y'all the markup on UCAD?
Yes, you did.
I did? Okay.
You did GU and UCAD.
All right, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so now let's get into mindset, right? That's actually my favorite portion
Hey, do you mind if I ask you one question before you go?
You can ask me any question.
There's a lot of people here, you know, that had basically given up or gotten frustrated with Forex because of blown accounts. You said you took $17 to how much and how long after you learned how to trade?
Yeah, I was about to get into that, right? That's my mindset.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
Because I know you really wanted me to cover that. So let's get into mindset, guys. So, like with me, right? Like I could basically speak about my story, right? We don't have to like have a certain specific topic like I do with my groups, where I just come in with these outrageous topics and stiff rags and everything, right? So when it comes to Forex, right? You guys got to remember this, and I hope there's a lot of hype in Forex. I fell to the hype. Give me a second. I got some people coming in.
Money.
This is truly a blessing.
Amen to that.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to go and look for those channels.
Me either.